Alright, welcome back everybody to Destiny. That is right guys, it is currently Wednesday, and as you guys can see, Festival of the Lost is still here. It looks absolutely insane, it really does. Just look out there, it just looks absolutely really cool. There's like some sort of a formation over there on the Traveler. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It looks like lights coming up from the bottom, and I don't know. I never actually noticed that before. That's definitely new to me. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that could mean or anything. I'm not sure if that's just for the Festival of the Lost. I'm just not sure. I'm guessing it could be. It sort of looks similar to like the logo here on the flags and stuff. It sort of does in a way. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Anyway. Festival of the Lost, as you guys know, is like a Halloween special event. I think it's on for about another week, so that's pretty damn cool. They obviously have the tower like completely decorated. It's really fancy, and well, not really fancy, but just really cool in general. Anyway, today, Arms Day, guys. Today's Wednesday. That is right, everybody. Currently, November the 4th. That's right. So, as you guys may or may not know, in 2 days, November the 6th, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is coming out, guys, and I already have it completely pre-downloaded. I downloaded it like last Friday. The whole thing's downloaded, the whole 50 gigs and everything like that. It's just ready to go. 1 day, 14 hours left. Cannot wait for it, guys. It's going to be absolutely insane. That was the Shadows of Evil theme, by the way, that you guys were seeing in the background. And anyway, we're on Destiny right now. Alright, Black Ops 3, later date. Going to be posting tons of it. There's plenty of time going to be done for Black Ops 3 here on my channel, but there's also going to be Destiny. Lots and lots of Destiny as well. I'm not going to give up on this game. You know, I'm going to take a minor break from it, probably for the weekend, something like that. Probably not even play it. But I will be back to it, obviously, on Tuesday. Yeah, so that's that. It's not going to be all Destiny, but it's not going to be all Black Ops 3. So anyway, today's Arms Day. I think we only have about one weapon to turn in, guys, and I do apologize for this. You know, I've been busy. I actually wanted to try to get it done on Saturday, get all my weapons purchased and everything like that, just because I don't have the inventory space to keep it like a week, guys, you know what I'm saying? But I might start doing it, just out of the sheer fact that I never seem to have the weapons for this video. Anyway, we do have one, and I did pick up a shotgun, so let's go see what we actually get here, and then we'll get on to the King's Fall hard raid loot for last week, and then Trials of Osiris, and then I'll briefly go over the raid loot that I got yesterday, because I only ran it twice, and I beat orcs on my Titan yesterday, and we got all the way up 2 orcs on my Warlock. Didn't manage to beat it, people had to go, so that's obviously unfortunate, but, you know, shit happens. I'm not sure if we have any other weapons on any other characters. I don't think we do, so we're just going to briefly go over this weapon, obviously, and then we'll move on to the other characters for like the hard raid loot and Trials of Osiris and stuff like that. So let's get into it. Shotgun. It's called the Strongbow D. It's a Hake shotgun. This one has full auto and last round, or final round, whatever. This one's not bad already, actually. I'm kind of already liking the sounds of this in a way. Final round, we have full auto. Okay, so those are obviously 2 main perks. Lightweight, fitted stock, and rifled barrel. So we do have an increased range perk. This increases impact and range as well, so that definitely might not be bad. So far, I'm feeling like it's this one, so we'll compare. We'll compare. This one, it's definitely not going to be this one. These perks actually suck dick for shotguns, close and or personal. It's not horrible, you know, because you can actually get a melee kill after you hit him with a shotgun once. So that's definitely not horrible in PvP, but with this one, and then I don't know, it's just not going to be good in my opinion. Let's see what else we got though. We don't even have a range perk here. That's just going to hurt it even more. There is one here, obviously, that would change the barrels on it. Yeah, that's a no for me. That's a no for me. Let's see what we got here. This is probably going to be a no for me too, judging by the perks. I mean, it's fairly obvious what one you should go with. Last Resort, we have Spray and Play. So the weapon handles and reloads faster when the wheeler's last living player of their fire team. So not bad for Trials of Osiris. That would be a pretty good perk there. Lightweight, hand load it, so we have effective range. There we go. And then, yeah, I'm still thinking the first one, man. In terms of perks and just that rifle barrel, definitely seems worth it. I think it was rifle barrel, yeah. It increases the range on an ass ton, and then obviously I can put this on, increase the impact a little more. I think it's fairly obvious choice what one I should go with, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Let me give you some tips on this.
All right.
One.
Well, that's pretty much it there. We do have some weapons that we can pick up. A rocket launcher. That's yeah, Suro's rocket launcher. We have the Amalon RR4 Sniper, which I'm definitely going to pick up because there's like snipers out there that you can get luck in the chamber on and absolutely annihilate everybody. So we have an auto rifle, a pulse rifle, and another pulse rifle. That's 3 primary weapons, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up that one. I'll leave that one to my hunter, and then I'll probably leave that one. Yeah, yo, fuck it, whatever. I don't care. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that, because I just noticed that's a lot of glimmer. That is an ass ton of glimmer. Yeah, I definitely should not have done that. Fuck. Okay, so we're just going to lock that. We're probably going to level it up, stuff like that. We're not going to pick up all that stuff on my other characters. Yeah, I definitely should have just left it. I shouldn't have picked them all up. That was a dumb idea. I apologize. I apologize for being stupid. So we have a pulse rifle. Another pulse rifle. If I discard this, would it give me back my glimmer? That's the question. I don't think it would. So we're going to go ahead and keep it just for safety. We don't want to, obviously, you know, get the glimmer or whatever. So we did get the rocket launcher. We didn't get the sniper rifle, though. So we're definitely we're going to have to get the sniper rifle on, like, my hunter and my titan when we come back here or whatever. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that in one moment after I show you guys my hard raid loot and stuff like that for my warlock. So last week, and by last week I mean before reset, I actually ended up getting some pretty good things from the hard raid, including a rocket launcher. I already infused it probably into most things. Like most things I probably already infused, rather, but I got these gauntlets. Intellect Discipline, pretty good roll, other than the increased reload speed with shotguns, rather. That kind of disappointed me, but whatever. Chest plates, I haven't gotten one yet, unfortunately. I did get the hard boots, though. This bond I actually got this week. And by this week, I mean yesterday. So I was definitely excited about this. This is my first hard mode bond. It definitely looks really, really sick, so I was definitely excited to get it. Yeah, that's that, and also it obviously spawned at 318. Previously, my highest spawn was the Trials of Osiris spawn, which spawned at 310. So, yeah, that's that. 318 is pretty good. It's a pretty good bond for, you know, it's pretty good in the ranks, rather. As for anything else here, I'm not too sure what else I got. I did get the shotgun yesterday. It's a Harrowed shotgun. Unfortunately, it only spawned at 310, so that's like the max that a normal raid drop would have been. So that's kind of unfortunate, but obviously, you know, you got to take it with a grain of salt. You got to learn to move on, I suppose. The Chaperone's much better, in my opinion, anyway. I don't really use shotguns too much at all. I usually use this in PvP, this 1,000-yard stare. I usually use it for Trials of Osiris, and if I don't, then I usually use the Invective if we're facing like a full team of shotgunners and it's just not going to be a fair fight. I usually slap on the Invective, and we usually do pretty good work in Trials. Yesterday I actually ended up getting a 318, I believe, a 318 Midas Reckoning, I believe it's what it's called. It's the raid fusion rifle, basically. Anyway, I got a 318 Midas Reckoning. And I actually previously had a 320, what is it called? I can't remember what that sniper rifle's called. It's the Raid Sniper. I can't think of it off the top of my head. It might be in my vault here. Let's go ahead and check to see if it is. I don't think it would be, because I probably already infused it, my luck. I did get a 320 Silence of Iron. I think that was on my Titan, though, because I think I got it from beating Oryx, along with the Raid Helmet. Yeah, I don't think I have it on, yeah, I definitely have a normal one on the other characters, but anyway, I did get a 318, Midas Reckoning, fusion rifle, and I already had that 320 version of that sniper rifle that I got, like, the first time we did the hard raid. I got it from War Priest, and so I infused the Midas Reckoning into the Black Spindle. That got it to about 316, because it was 310, and then I infused my 320 sniper, so now I have a 320 Black Spindle, which is pretty fucking insane, guys. I have to say, this is pretty broken. I have to say, it's a better impact sniper rifle than the 1,000-yard stare. Obviously, a little bit lower rate of fire, higher range, higher stability, slower reload, less of a magazine size. But if you hit all the crits, you have a magazine size of roughly about 24. So yeah, it's pretty stupid when it comes to the raid bosses, especially like War Priest and Golgoroth when you're down there in the pool. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. So 320 Black Spindle, definitely thought it was worth it, and I'm glad I definitely did it. So we're gonna briefly kind of skim over our Trials of Osiris loot. We only actually managed to get 2 Trials runs in this weekend for me. Unfortunately, I did start on my Titan, but we just couldn't hold it together. It didn't happen, so that kind of sucks. I would like to get 3 Flawlesses, but, you know, shit happens. It happens, so you just gotta learn to move forward. Anyway, from just the straight drops from the end games, I actually got a 310 inward lamp scout rifle. This thing is absolutely insane fire rate, pretty good impact, a really good range, but the fire rate is really where it's at. It has full auto and outlaw. All of these come with full auto. It's this perk that right here that like kind of varies. It's either outlaw, I believe target acquisition, which is hidden hand, and the other one is Zen Moment. So you can kind of get a Vision of Confluence, a very fast firing Vision of Confluence if you get that Zen Moment. But Outlaw is definitely really, really good as well. But anyway, this is the Trials of Osiris Scout Rifle that I just got from dropping. It's full auto. Like I said, the rate of fire on it is absolutely insane. It's kind of like an auto rifle, and then combined with that impact is pretty damn dumb. So yeah, that's that I got. That's a normal drop from just playing the games. As far as this auto rifle goes, as you guys can see, it has Adept on it, which basically, it used to be able to, you know, deal an element damage when it had Adept on it, previously back in the House of Wolves. Now, Adept means you get this perk right here. It's called Last Resort. Weapons handles and reloads faster when the wielder's the last living player of their fire team, rather. That's what the Adept gives you now. They're kind of trying to eliminate all the primary element damages in the game. They don't really like them, which I'm totally down for. I'm not against. So, that's that. I got the Adept Doctrine of Passing. Unfortunately, it has low impact, but a very high rate of fire. I like to compare it to the Atheon's Epilogue, which it sort of is, but at the same time, much better, because mine personally spawned at 319. Not a horrible weapon. It cranks my light all the way up, and I definitely enjoy that. As far as anything else goes, I believe that is pretty much it from what I got from Trials of Osiris. I did get this from the hard raid yesterday, 318 Ghost Shell. I'll definitely infuse that into something else, because I do have a 318 one on my Hunter, and I believe I have a 315 one on my Titan, so I'll probably infuse that into the 315 one on my Titan, just because this is the Discipline and Strength role. I don't like Discipline and Strength too much. That's just my personal opinion. As for anything else that I got from the raid yesterday, I did get some normal drops, like a normal chest plate, like 300 that I already infused into the Starfire Protocol. And anything else in my Warlock, it didn't really get too lucky. I didn't get a raid helmet or anything, because I didn't actually defeat Oryx, so hopefully that will be maybe done today. Hopefully I'll be able to defeat Oryx today on my Warlock. Like I said, I have a checkpoint. But anyway, we're going to go ahead, change characters over to my Hunter, and briefly go over the Trials of Osiris loot, because I did flawless it on him, or her rather, as well. So we're just going to briefly go over that, see if we have any weapons for Arms Day, which I don't believe we do, but we're just going to check it. As you guys can see, I have all the flawless Trials of Osiris emblems on all my characters. That's the emblem that you get from the Lighthouse chest if you actually make it 9-0. I didn't get flawless on my Titan, but I just kind of brought it over in the emblem thing. The kiosk, rather. So yeah, that's why I have it on my Titan. Anyway, my Hunter. Alright, so my Hunter. Didn't get... no, I didn't do hard raid on her yesterday at all. It was just my Titan and my Warlock, so I don't have anything from the hard raid yesterday. If anything, it would be last week, which would be this. 311 Harrowed Ilium's Frenzy, with cluster bombs as well. I actually thought about this kind of giving it to my Titan, and combining it with that helmet called the Takarnot helmet, I believe it's what it's pronounced as. Yeah, the Takarnot helmet, or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I'm thinking about giving it to him, because this rocket launcher has cluster bombs. So that helmet adds tracking to all rocket launchers, which means this would be essentially a Hunger of Crota. So I think that would be definitely pretty damn good. I do have Harrowed Boots, by the way, as well, but I actually transferred them over to my Titan, so that I can get the hard mode shader for collecting all the armor, because I did get the raid helmet on my Titan yesterday, so I was definitely lucky about that. 318 Ghost Shell, as you guys can see, I got many things last week from the hard mode, as well as this cloak right here, which I was definitely excited about. I did get the boots last week. I did get the gauntlets last week as well. I believe I have a 320 chest plate that I actually got from beating Oryx. So this was definitely a win in my book, a 320 chest plate. That's definitely really, really good. I was excited to get that. As for anything else that I got from Oryx, I did get an auto rifle that I believe I infused into either my Nerwin's Mercy or the, what is it called? The Touch of Malice. So yeah, the auto rifle I don't really like. I don't really like the auto rifle. It's just not too good in my opinion. If I do get another one, I will end up keeping it, just because of the sheer fact that I'm gonna, you know, eventually keep all the raid weapons. I just wanted to get some weapons and stuff like that up for trials and just the hard raid in general. So that's why I got the Touch of Malice up to 314, which is definitely really, really good. There is an improvement there, I will admit. So anyway, other than that, I didn't really get too much on my Hunter, because I didn't do hard raid on her yet at all. So I definitely got to do that sometime this week, probably before Black Ops 3 comes out on Friday. I'm hoping to get that out of the way. But as for Trials of Osiris, I ended up getting another auto rifle that I already infused into something else. It was an auto rifle that spawned at 312. I was sort of pissed. I will gladly admit. The first auto rifle that I got on my Warlock was 319, and then I did Trials again, hoping to get like a hand cannon or the pulse rifle from the chest. I ended up getting another auto rifle, this time at 312, so it wasn't even that much of an improvement to a 310 weapon that I already have many of. But I did get the auto rifle. I ended up getting, I believe, a scout rifle that I just infused again because I think it spawned to like 300 or something, and it was the full auto and outlaw, so I already have one of those specific full auto and outlaw scout rifles at like 310 already because that's what my last one spawned at. So I ended up infusing that into something. I'm not too sure. I can't really keep track of it all. But other than that, I didn't get really too much. I did get from the gold tier package, which I was definitely excited about, this mask right here, or this helmet rather. The Burning Eye Mask. Ironically, I just said mask, and that's what it's actually called. It's spawned with Intellected Strength at 303. One of the really, really, really good perks on this right here is Angel of Mercy. Gain bonus super energy from reviving others. This is a perfect helmet for Trials of Osiris. Go figure. I mean, it's a Trials of Osiris helmet. It's kind of what it should be, right? So, anyway, that's what I got for Trials right there. And we're just going to briefly move on over to... Oh, I actually did get these legs as well, which I'm definitely excited about. They look really, really cool. I do have to say, they do look really, really cool. Yeah, that's that. And also, it has some pretty good perks on it as well, like this one, Last Hope, increased agility after becoming the last Guardian standing. Again, very good for Trials. Or if you're not doing Trials, then you could obviously put this on or something if you're playing PvP, or PvE rather. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can get. So, definitely pretty good. And it has rocket launcher ammo as well, so I'll definitely combine that with whatever, a Suro's rocket launcher or the Harrowed Ilium's Frenzy, whatever. I'll do something. So anyway, let's move on. I don't think we have any Arms Day weapons. No, we don't. I don't think I have any on my Titan as well, but we're gonna go over the hard loot, or loot rather, that I got yesterday. So let's go over to my Titan and check that out, guys. Let's check that out, because the Titan is actually the only character that I completely finished the hard raid on yesterday. Like I said, on my Warlock, I got all the way up to Oryx, and people had to go. We couldn't finish it, so definitely plan on finishing it sometime, probably today or hopefully tomorrow, whatever. I'm just hoping before Black Ops 3. So we're on my Titan. Let's get straight into it, guys. First of all, this is the hard mode shader. We're going to go ahead and put this on just so you guys can see it. This is the hard mode shader, guys. You actually get this shader for obtaining all the hard mode armor. Basically, I don't actually have all the hard mode armor for my Titan. I'm missing the boots, but I do have the boots on my Hunter. That's why I transferred it over, and as long as you have a pair of hard mode boots in your inventory, you can pick up that shader from the shader kiosk, and I definitely wanted to do that. Mostly because these boots are no different from the hard boots in terms of looks. Obviously, in terms of defense, it is, but in terms of looks, there's no difference whatsoever. And this hard shader just looks too fucking good to pass up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to wait any longer. So, that's that. That's what I got right there. I did end up getting the raid helmet at 314. As well as another Helm of Saint 14 that I believe is in my vault right now that I'm going to use for an infusion fuel rather. So a 310 Helm of Saint 14 that's in my vault currently. And then I got this helmet here. I believe that shotgun that was in my vault that I showed you guys, that 320 shotgun, the raid shotgun. I definitely did get that from Oryx as well. So I ended up getting the shotgun, the helmet, the Helm of Saint 14, and I believe that is it. I want to say that's it. Actually, I think I got this as well, this pulse rifle, but it's obviously only a normal pulse rifle with 302 defense, so definitely not very good. But not bad. I'll take it. I can infuse something up, maybe, I don't know, Fabian strategy, or I don't know. I'll do something with it. But anyway, that is pretty much it, guys. I actually got this Ghost Shell 315 Intellect Discipline. I was definitely happy about this. Obviously, it's not 320, but it has intellect and discipline, so I was definitely, like I said, happy about that. As well as this ghost shell that spawned at 300, definitely not very, very good. I'll just use it as infusion fuel yet again. And that is pretty much it, guys. That's all I got for hard raid loot yesterday. And Trials of Osiris, like I said, I haven't done it on this character. I do still have some bounties and stuff like that I haven't turned in yet, mostly because I don't have them done. So that is definitely unfortunate. I will try. I'm definitely not even going to do Trials this weekend, so I'm not even going to... Yeah, I'm on Black Ops 3 this weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about this weekend. So, no Trials for me, unfortunately. I do kind of want to do it, but at the same time, yeah, I'm not going to touch Destiny throughout the weekend. That's just the way it's going to be. That's why I'm looking to try to get all my hard raid loot and stuff out of the way and just get it all done. And, yeah. Anyway, tomorrow obviously will be my episode prediction video for this week's upcoming episode of The Walking Dead. That'll be Season 6, Episode 5, which I'm definitely excited to watch. Hopefully we get some closure on Glenn, whether or not he's alive, something like that. Spoiler alert, didn't want to, you know, fuck you guys over or whatever. But anyway, definitely want to see what happens there. So tune into that tomorrow, my prediction video. And then on Friday as well, I will be briefly doing a Xur video. And then I'll be moving straight on to Black Ops 3. And when I say briefly, I mean briefly. I'm literally going to load up Destiny, do my video. It's not going to be a long one. Not even going to be 10 minutes like it usually is, going over his inventory. I'm just going to show you his inventory, and then that'll be pretty much it. I'm going to get straight on Black Ops 3 and start making content for you guys on Black Ops 3. But I don't want to break the streak of going over Xur's inventory. That's why I'm going to do it briefly this Friday. So... anyway, that is it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to hit the video with a like, share it with friends. Tell me in the comment section below what you guys want to see from me, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.